Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard, Cisneros, at your service. Today I will be reading the October 3rd Facebook post and making a few comments on it, and I trust that it will assist both of us on our journeys. Here we go. The outer reflection of an internal condition. Every person you interact with acts as a mirror to show you where you are within your mind. If you look at them and see peace, then it is the thought of peace you are supporting within your mind. If you look at them and see forgiveness, you remind yourself that you too can be forgiven. When you look at them and judge, then you will believe that you too can be judged and seen as guilty. Because we are all one, what is within you will shine outwards and be reflected back from your brothers and sisters. When your mind holds only light, you will see its reflection on everything, everyone, and all. If you are failing to see their light, it is not they you should blame. Today, look upon your brothers and sisters and find the areas within your own mind that are blocking the awareness of the light, truth in you. Then through the power of free will, forgive, and feel these blocks dissolving due to your light and understanding. Imagine you're traveling with a few friends. Let's say 4 friends. And one friend is an optimist. The other friend is a little more of a pessimist. The other friend stresses out and it's anxious and worries a lot. The other friend is more laid back. And if you spend the whole day with these 4 different types of individuals, you will start to notice that reality does not really exist out there. Reality really exists within our minds. For what one individual will see positively, that same thing the individual might see, another individual might see it as negatively. And what might stress out one individual, the same type of situation, another individual is just completely cool about it. And so you see, it is not really what is out there that defines what we see. It is what is within our minds, what we support as real within our minds, that is then reflected out into the world. And that is what we see. We see simply a reflection of our internal condition expressed physically in the outer world. And so now let us imagine these 4 individuals, these 4 friends, actually being our 4 parts of our personality, or call it 4 sub-personalities within your personality. And so within you have the optimist, the pessimist, the individual who stresses out, and the individual who's at peace. And so it is the individuals, the sub-personalities within our minds that we support, that are strengthened. And so if we keep on supporting pessimistic thoughts within our minds, it is the pessimistic sub-personality that we strengthen. If we start supporting our optimistic thoughts, then the optimistic sub-personality increases while the negative sub-personality decreases, simply due to our time, the effort we put into it, and our focus. And so when, say we've been taught to judge individuals outside of us. I say outside because in truth we're all one. But let's say we are judgmental towards others. If we are, then we're training ourselves to believe that they can judge us because we can judge them. If we can judge them, then they can judge us. And we are only one, and they are 7 billion. So do we really want to live in a world where 7+ billion people are judging us for everything we do? And when we start thinking about this, we see that this type of thinking does not produce peace. And peace is our natural state. So the more we align with the truth in us, with the state of peace, love, joy, compassion, forgiveness, the more we align with our truth. and the less we support ideas within our minds that are not supportive of this truth. So then we go back to the judging of individuals. If we instead decide to support the subpersonality within our minds that says, every individual's journey is sacred, and they need to go through whatever it is they need to go through to become who they will become. And every step on their process is sacred to them. And so I'm going to free myself from my own judgments of them. I'm going to let them be free to express themselves in the best way that they know how, with the current tools they have available. And I'm just going to offer them that freedom, and that's going to be my truth. I'm going to be aligning with my truth by doing that. And so when those individuals judge us, again, they and us are one, so they cannot do to us anything that we don't believe as true within ourselves. So when they judge us, we know that they're just buying into their own illusions, supporting those sub-personalities within their minds that are not aligned with the truth in them. And so when they judge us, we simply forgive them. As a great man said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And so we do not buy into the whole idea of judging them for judging us. And when we stop supporting that sub-personality within us that believes in judgment, we start increasing the sub-personality within us that believes in forgiveness and in peace, and is realigned with the truth within us. Equally so, when the sub-personality within us is anxious and stressed out about whatever's happening in the outer world, which we now know is simply a reflection of our internal condition, of the sub-personalities we support as real within our minds. When we're stressed and anxious, this is a range that people have bought into. And some people at the lower range get stressed and anxious, and they just think that, well, that's the way life is, and I have to have some stress and anxiety. And there's a range where people start taking pills and start going to medical institutions to try to solve their, or deal with their issues, their stress and anxiety issues. But stress and anxiety is not a reflection of our true nature. And so we're always looking to align, consciously or not, we're always looking to align with our true nature, which is a state of peace. And so stress and anxiety is really the opposite of our true nature. And because our true nature is all, our Creator, which is love, and His extensions, which are peace, kindness, forgiveness, compassion, joy, that is all. Everything else is an illusion, it's not real. And so anxiety and stress, in truth, are not real. And so when we start supporting the idea within us, the sub-personality within us that says that I trust who I am, I trust in my Creator's creation, I am my Creator's creation, I am peace, this is who I truly am, this is who I will reflect into the world, and I will trust in my Creator, and I will trust in my highest self, and my Creator are setting up the journey exactly as I need it to be set up, so that I can realign with the truth within me. And so many times we've had quote-unquote difficult days, but later on we see that these difficult days simply helped us to become who we are today, a more peaceful, loving, compassionate, wise being. But our programmed self, the programmed sub-personalities within us, had been taught to see that as a difficult day or as a stressful situation or to be anxious. When in truth, if we trusted our truth, our Creator, the love that we truly are, the peace that we truly are, then when we see something out there that in some ways is not giving us peace, then we know it is not what is happening out there that is not producing peace. It is ourselves, what we're supporting, the ideas that we're supporting within ourselves that are creating that anxious or stressful situation. Because we can see that anxious or stressful situation with peace or without peace, that is our choice. It's just that we have forgotten that we do have a choice. We have a choice to be at peace. We have free will. We've been given free will. We've been gifted free will. And so those individuals who choose to see the world with stress and anxiety will, and that's their journey. But little by little, they'll take more and more medications until they come to a point where they say, listen, this cannot be what I am about. I can't continue to support this belief system that's real. And that is when they turn around, make the U-turn, and start saying, I have to deal with it in a more productive, loving manner, self-loving manner. And so their journey, although it appeared difficult, so to speak, is sacred to them. And the lessons they learned from those experiences, by making that U-turn and coming into more of a realignment with the truth within them, that is peace, they will be better able to teach all those individuals who are going through that same path, through that same journey of anxiety and stress and feeling bad about themselves or whatever, because they have been through it. And so their quote-unquote tough days became an experience that they themselves learned from, and so they were able to teach these other individuals who are now going through it in a more compassionate and loving way. And these individuals who are going through it understand that you have gone through it, and so they will listen to you more because of what you have gone through. And so all those times you condemned yourself for being negative, or for being stressed out, or for not being good enough or spiritual enough, or not wise enough, or not having enough self-control, all those simply became part of your sacred journey. And all that life experience is now within you, and you're able to teach this life experience to those who are on those type of journeys. And you will bring those many individuals peace of mind, and you will bring them more into realignment with the truth in them, simply because of your own journey. And so your own journey in truth was a great gift you gave to yourself. No matter how many times you judged yourself for your own journey, in the end, it was a gift you were offering yourself. And that is what we're doing every moment. The light that we shine on the world is simply the light that we have within us. And so when we see this light and it's going on and off, it is not the world that is turning on and off. It is within us. You can define on and off as being at peace or not at peace, or judgmental and forgiveness. When the light is shining, you're forgiving and you're at peace. When the light is off, you're judgmental. You're at war with yourself and others. But again, others are you. So you're at war with yourself. And so today, let's not blame the outside world for how we feel within ourselves. It is us who have to deal with our own subpersonalities, and start decreasing those subpersonalities that do not support the truth within us, and start increasing with our time, energy, and focus those subpersonalities that are aligned within us, that are peace, that are compassion and kindness, generosity, forgiveness, joy. With our time, energy, and focus, we increase those subpersonalities, and by doing so, we align with our truest self. And we start decreasing our time, energy, and focus on those subpersonalities that we no longer need. But we do not judge ourselves for having used those subpersonalities, such as judgment, anger, resentment, jealousy. We do not judge ourselves any longer for that, because we know that was just our own sacred journey. And now that we have gone through those illusions, that we now know how to deal with them better, then we can offer this experience to our brothers and sisters who are going through that pain and struggle. And we can remind them through our own light, the light we shine on them because of our life experience. They will be able to better see their path, and they will be better able to see that there's no need for them to self-judge. There's no need for them to be anxious or stressed out. There is the Creator, and we are one with the Creator. And our journey is sacred. Regardless of how the ego has programmed us to see how the ego paints. There might be a 7 billion different little journeys. Regardless of how the ego has painted them, they are sacred. We all have to go through what we have to go through to remember who we truly are. And today let us be self-loving, self-compassionate. For when we are being self-loving, self-compassionate, peaceful beings, this is what we will reflect to our brothers and sisters. And they will see this light coming from within us. And when they do, they will remember that this same light that is coming from within us is within them. Because our words will remind them of the truth in them. And we're not inventing anything new. We're simply reminding them of who they truly are. And there will be something within them that will say, yes, this is who I truly am. I truly am peace. I truly am joy. I truly am compassion and forgiveness. This is the truth. This is truly me. Thank you for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listening process, and it might help somebody find this video who can use it, who can use the information. If you'd like to leave me a question, I would be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube videos, I would love to have you in this community. Again, thank you for your time. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.